All right, ready to dive in. We're tackling your How to Achieve Financial Independence by 30 plan today.
Awesome.
It's a pretty detailed roadmap, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So think of this deep dive as like your personal decoder ring to financial freedom, you know?
Like that. A decoder ring.
We'll break down the steps, the strategies, the whole nine yards,
Sounds good.
and make sure you walk away feeling empowered to take control of your financial future, right?
Absolutely.
So you want to be financially independent by 30, huh? Ambitious!
Definitely a goal worth striving for.
For sure. And this plan, it really emphasizes the importance of figuring out your freedom number.
Yeah, that's key. That magic number that basically says, okay, I've got enough to live the life I want without being tied to a job.
Right. Like, what does that actually look like for you? Where are you living? What are you doing? Are you traveling the world? Are you starting a business?
Exactly. It's about painting a picture of your ideal life, making it real in your mind.
Totally. And then once you have that vision, it's time to put a date on it.
A deadline. Yeah, this plan is all about setting a clear deadline to light a fire under you, to get you moving.
I love that. A goal without a deadline is just a wish.
Right. It's just floating out there.
Now here comes the part that might make some people cringe, budgeting.
Ah, yes, the B word.
But this plan, it approaches budgeting in a kind of cool way with a reverse budget. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, it flips the script on traditional budgeting.
Instead of focusing on what you can't spend, it's about prioritizing what you want to save and invest right off the bat.
Exactly. You allocate a portion of your income towards your financial goals first, and then you get to enjoy the rest guilt-free.
It's like paying yourself first, taking care of future you before you even think about spending.
And this plan really hammers home the point of automating those savings and investments.
Oh yeah, automation is a game changer.
Set it and forget it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Right, it takes the emotion and temptation out of it. You're less likely to skip saving or investing if it's happening automatically,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Consistency is key, and automation guarantees that.
Okay, so we've got our freedom number, we're automating our savings, but let's be real, life happens.
Oh yeah, life throws curveballs, for sure.
Unexpected expenses, emergencies, you name it. That's why this plan emphasizes building a strong financial foundation.
Absolutely. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't build it on a shaky foundation, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Same goes for your finances.
But what does a solid foundation look like in this plan?
Well, first and foremost, a robust emergency fund. This plan recommends having 3 to 6 months of living expenses stashed away.
Whoa, 3 to 6 months? That's a lot.
It might seem like a lot, but trust me, when that unexpected car repair or medical bill pops up, you'll be thanking yourself. It's your financial safety net. It's like that spare tire in your car. You might not need it every day, but when you do, you're really glad it's there.
Great analogy. And speaking of safety nets, this plan also highlights the importance of insurance.
Oh yeah, insurance is crucial.
Not just health insurance, but things like car, renters, homeowners, you name it.
It's all about mitigating risk, protecting yourself from financial setbacks.
Totally. So we've got a clear goal, a smart budget, and a safety net.
The essentials.
This plan calls this Act 1, setting the foundation.
The groundwork, the base camp for your journey to financial independence.
Love it. And that brings us to Act 2, accelerating your journey.
This is where things get really interesting.
I'm excited to see what's next.
Me too.
All right, so we've built that solid financial base, right? We're automating our savings. We've got our emergency fund and insurance all set.
Check.
Now, Act 2 of this plan dives into accelerating our journey to financial independence. It's like shifting gears,
It is, yeah. Putting your money to work for you, using time to your advantage.
This plan really emphasizes the power of compound interest.
Oh yeah, that's a game changer.
It's like that snowball rolling downhill, right? Getting bigger and bigger over time.
Exactly. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. It's incredible. There's this fascinating example in the plan, right? Imagine 2 people. They both want to become millionaires. One person starts investing $10 a day at 18.
Wow. Okay.
The other person starts investing $50 a day, but they don't start until 30.
Okay, so a later start but bigger contributions.
Exactly. By the time they both reach 50, the person who started earlier at 18 could potentially be a millionaire.
Oh, really?
Even though they invested way less overall, that early start makes all the difference.
That's the magic of compound interest, huh?
It's amazing.
Okay, so time is on our side. The earlier we start investing, the better. But what about those of us who, are maybe in our mid-20s and just getting started?
It's never too late to start. You still have time to make a huge impact, honestly.
So how do we get started? This plan mentions investing in assets like stocks or index funds.
Yeah, the S&P 500 is a great example.
Right, a basket of, 500 of the largest U.S. companies?
Yeah, exactly. And historically, it's had an average return of around 10% per year.
That's pretty impressive, especially compared to, like, savings accounts or something.
Huge difference. And then there's diversification, right? It's not just stocks. It's about spreading your investments across different asset classes. Bonds, real estate, maybe even commodities.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, right?
Exactly.
And speaking of spreading things out, this plan goes beyond just investing.
Oh, yeah.
It talks about creating multiple streams of income.
Now we're talking. That's a powerful strategy.
It's not just about earning more, it's about building financial security, right?
Absolutely, like having multiple safety nets.
The plan mentions that the average millionaire has 7 streams of income.
7. Wow.
That sounds like a lot, but it highlights the potential, right?
It does. And there are 2 main types of income to consider: active income and passive income.
Okay, break it down for me.
Active income is what you earn from directly working.
Yeah.
Your job, maybe a side hustle.
Right, the traditional 9 to 5 or even that weekend gig.
Exactly. But passive income, that's the holy grail of financial freedom.
The make money while you sleep concept.
Precisely. It's income that flows in with minimal effort on your part, like rental income, dividends from stocks, things like that.
Oh, I see. So building those passive income streams is a big part of accelerating our journey.
It is, for sure.
The plan even asks this really thought-provoking question. What skill or knowledge do you possess that could translate into a potential income stream?
Everyone has something unique to offer.
I love that. It's a call to action to, think outside the box.
It is. Maybe you're a whiz at photography, a baking master, or a coding genius. You can turn those passions into profit.
That's so cool. Okay, we're earning from multiple sources, we're investing wisely, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, debt.
Yeah, we can't ignore that.
How does this plan address managing debt?
It makes a crucial distinction between good debt and bad debt.
Okay, I've heard of that before.
Good debt is like a strategic investment.
Yeah.
It can potentially build your credit and open doors to opportunities.
So things like a mortgage or student loans.
Exactly. They can be stepping stones to bigger things. Bad debt, on the other hand, it's like a financial drain, right? High interest credit cards, payday loans, that kind of stuff.
The stuff that can really spiral out of control.
Exactly. It can eat away at your income and keep you stuck.
So how do we tackle that bad debt then?
The plan suggests 2 popular methods: the snowball and the avalanche methods.
I've heard of those.
The snowball method focuses on paying off the smallest debts first for those quick wins and motivation.
I like that, a little boost to keep you going.
Right. And then the avalanche method targets the debts with the highest interest rates first to save money in the long run.
So snowballs for motivation, avalanche for saving money.
Exactly. You choose the approach that suits your personality and financial situation.
Makes sense. The key takeaway is to be proactive about managing debt, right?
Absolutely. And remember, getting rid of that debt frees up your cash flow, which you can then redirect towards your financial goals.
So it's all connected.
It is.
We've covered a lot in Act 2, investing wisely, building multiple income streams, and managing debt strategically. Now I'm ready to move on to Act 3, which I'm guessing is all about.
Securing the lifestyle, right?
Yeah, like putting the finishing touches on our financial fortress.
Think of it as the final piece of the puzzle, creating the life you've worked so hard for.
I'm ready for it. Okay, so we've built our financial foundation, we're accelerating our journey towards financial independence, and now we're on to Act 3.
The grand finale.
This is where we secure that lifestyle we've been working so hard to create, right?
It is, yeah.
We talked about multiple income streams in the last part, and now we're going to really dig into how to make those passive income streams a reality.
It's the exciting part, right? Earning money while you sleep.
That's the dream. So where do we even begin? What are some of the most effective strategies for building those passive income streams?
Well, real estate is always a popular one.
Real estate.
Owning rental properties, generating that steady cash flow each month.
It sounds amazing, but also kind of daunting, to be honest. There's so much to learn about property values, mortgages, being a landlord.
I get it. It can seem overwhelming. But this plan encourages you to explore options that fit your comfort level.
Okay, so what are some of those options?
Well, traditional long-term rentals are one approach.
Right, the classic landlord scenario.
Exactly. But then there are also things like short-term vacation rentals, through platforms like Airbnb.
Oh, yeah, Airbnb.
That can be a more hands-on approach, but potentially more lucrative too.
Interesting.
And if you're not ready to dive into property ownership just yet, you could consider real estate investment trusts or REITs.
REITs, yeah, I've heard of those, but I'm not entirely sure what they are.
So REITs are basically companies that own and operate income-producing real estate. They might own apartment buildings, shopping malls, office complexes, even cell towers. And the cool thing is they're traded on stock exchanges, so you can buy and sell shares just like you would with any other stock.
So it's like a way to get into the real estate market without actually owning property.
Exactly. It's a lot less hands-on and can be a great way to diversify your portfolio.
I like that. Okay, so real estate is one avenue. What about the idea of dividends from stocks as a passive income stream? How does that work?
Well, when you invest in companies that pay dividends, you become a part owner of that company.
Okay.
And as a part owner, you receive a share of their profits.
I see.
Those dividends are typically paid out quarterly and can provide a really nice stream of passive income, especially if you reinvest those dividends to buy even more shares.
It's like that snowball effect we talked about earlier, right?
Exactly. Compounding those returns over time.
Okay, so real estate and dividends. Now, are there any other passive income ideas that maybe tap into our individual skills and knowledge?
Absolutely. That's where things get really interesting.
Okay, tell me more.
The digital age has opened up so many possibilities for generating passive income online.
Oh, yeah, the internet, right.
Think about creating and selling online courses, ebooks, digital templates, or artwork.
You can share your expertise, help others, and earn income at the same time.
Exactly. Platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, Etsy, you name it, they make it so much easier to reach a global audience.
It's like turning your passion into profit.
It is.
Now, I've heard about affiliate marketing. How does that work exactly?
Affiliate marketing is basically promoting other people's products or services that align with your interests or expertise.
Okay.
You partner with a company, recommend their stuff to your audience, and you earn a commission on any sales that come through your unique affiliate link.
So let's say I have a blog about healthy cooking. I could partner with companies that sell kitchen gadgets or organic ingredients and earn money when my readers buy those products.
Exactly. It's a win-win for everyone involved.
That's a cool model. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here with passive income ideas. As our listeners start brainstorming their own ideas, what are some key takeaways they should keep in mind?
Well, first and foremost, it's crucial to choose passive income streams that align with your interests, skills, and resources.
Right, don't just chase the money, find something you're actually passionate about.
Exactly. Because building passive income takes time and effort.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, right?
Definitely not. It takes research, planning, consistent action, and patience.
So patience is key. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment and try different things. What works for one person might not work for another.
So find what resonates with you and your audience.
Exactly.
This has been an incredibly insightful deep dive into financial independence. We've covered so much ground, from setting goals and building a strong financial foundation to accelerating our progress with multiple income streams and passive income ideas.
And let's not forget about protecting our wealth and designing a life we love.
Absolutely. It's all connected.
It is.
This plan really empowers us to take control of our financial future and create a life that aligns with our values and aspirations.
It's about designing a life you're excited about.
Exactly. So, to all our listeners out there, remember, this is your journey. Embrace the process, celebrate the wins, and never stop learning and growing. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into financial independence.